Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Yeah, let's get a little bit more light there, maybe this way. There we go, that looks better. Don't know how long it'll last, but it looks better. Emergencies, diabetic emergencies. You need to be prepared. Doesn't mean that you're kind of opening the door and saying, hey, diabetic emergencies, I'm open for things. First of all, the one that is kind of looming over your head all the time is hypoglycemic emergencies. Oh, but before we do that, let's get back. And blood sugar for this morning is actually 7.4. Good number. Friday, or my Friday, I don't know when, I will be switching over to the 780G, which allows so much more for me to handle. But let's get back to hypoglycemic emergencies. A low blood sugar has got to be one of the worst things that could happen. Oh, God. For me, if I have a severe low, it could take a couple of days for my whole body, and especially my mind, to get back into it. When I started to lose my ability to be saying that I had a low coming on, the traditional, the sweats, and the only thing that would tell me is if this hand went numb, my left hand. And when my left hand went numb, I knew the worst thing that was going to happen. I was going to have a migraine headache. And that means the next 8 hours was totally gone. Luckily, I no longer have this issue. So, excuse me, I'll be right back. Lows need to be treated as soon as they happen. Now, for me, I had lows happening at night, and I had a lot of lows. I'm surprised my body still isn't striving for sugar. But what do they call a severe low? A severe low is when you require help from an outside source. I would find myself unconscious on the floor. Luckily, there was carpeting. I don't know if I fell out of bed here. But, the fire department had to raise me up to get me back into bed. Sometimes there was there was IVs. And then I was off to the hospital. And towards my end of being at home, I finally stopped saying, no, I don't want to go to the hospital. Because the hospital really didn't do much. They'd run the tests, all the tests came back normal. They never really did anything. I mean, they supervised, made sure, but I could have done that at home. But if you have hypoglycemia, treat it as soon as possible. Have the emergency essentials, quick-acting sugar. You could also have glucagon. It's important that you learn how to do it, whether it's nasal or from the shot. Don't say, yeah. Because you know what? When I was first diagnosed, I just didn't really care about that. I think we had some glucagon in the fridge. Never ever used that. But my first low blood sugar, severe emergency I had, we were totally unprepared for that. I mean, we had all my syringes and everything I needed, but glucagon, we were told out of it. My sister mixed up sugar water, and I didn't come out of it until I reached the hospital. So if we had glucagon, we probably could have treated it, and it wouldn't have had to be such an emergency. Now, hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia is the one where you can sort of watch it slowly go up. But if you're sick, a lot of times it's from where people stop giving their insulin. Oh, I'm not eating, I don't need it. And the next thing they know, they're showing ketones. And then they end up in diabetic ketoacidosis. That's nothing to laugh at. Diabetic emergencies, well, are becoming so common. My right leg got swollen. And it was red, it was warm, it was showing all the signs. I was going to a wound care clinic. You know, they had dressings and everything on it. And then one day, my blood sugar just went through the roof. And I became delirious. They said, well, lie down. I'm going to call an ambulance. But DKA can stop a diabetic from thinking correctly. So friends, family, if they're not doing well, call an ambulance. Get them the medical attention they need. For us in BC, 911 gets us the help. But on the other hand, if you are having Oh, my blood sugar's up to a 9. Oh, oh God, I think I'm gonna need. You're probably not gonna need an emergency. You could contact your doctor. Taking little steps to fight off a high blood sugar is going to do a hell of a lot more for you. But if you need it, get the help you need ASAP, either a high or a low. Have a button you can wear around your neck. If you live alone like I did, I pressed that button a number of times. It was bad when the fire department knew my name. I was known as Big Mike. Hypoglycemic emergencies come on quickly, need to be dealt with quickly, or there could be brain damage. Hyperglycemia is less of an issue unless it's untreated. If you leave hyperglycemia unawareness, the chances are that DKA could set in. And no one wants DKA, because usually with DKA, you will end up in the hospital for a while. Have a plan. Let your family members know of your plan. The faint distance, I can hear an ambulance. But that's what I was just waiting to hear. Take care of your emergencies. A plan. Know where your glucagon is stored. Have quick access sugar nearby. And have them placed throughout your house. Don't just kind of say, oh, it'll go, oh yes, oh, no. Take care, and take care of your emergencies as soon as you're aware. Talk to you later. Bye now.